My name is Rios. I am a board-certified clinical hypnotist with the NIH in Connecticut, and I'm also a certified EFT practitioner. I'd like to share with you my tapping technique as I work with my clients and myself on anxiety issues or any kind of negative fears that come up, and they kind of come in from all different angles, whether it's you're worried about your health or a loved one or financial situations. It can be just about anything, okay? The tapping techniques for EFT, if you're not familiar, is basically the same for every issue. You just tap on these certain meridians. What is different is tuning in to the feelings that you're having right now. Okay, so basically, it doesn't matter what your issue is right now, you're going to tune in to your specific feelings that you're having right now, not yesterday or what you think you're going to have tomorrow. The feelings that you have right now. We're going to focus in on the feelings that we're having right now, the negative, painful feelings. Pick the worst feeling. Okay, beginning by tapping on the side of your hand. Okay, with two fingers, one finger, whatever, right here. Even though I have this feeling, even though I have this anxiety, even though I have this fear of, name it, whatever that fear is, whatever that anxiety, or if it's just you don't even know what it is, even though I have this terrible feeling, it really scares me, it bothers me, I am not at peace. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And even though I feel this terrible pain and suffering, this emotional fear, this anxiousness, and it affects me in such and such a way, name it. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I want to know what it feels like to be free of this. I want to know what it feels like to be on the other side of this. What is the opposite of this? And even though I don't know what that is, and even though I may not feel good about saying I love and accept myself, I deeply and completely still love and accept myself. We're bypassing the critical mind and we're just shooting to that soft, emotional body, okay? We're impressing upon it. I deeply and completely love and accept myself even though I have this pain and suffering, this emotional pain and suffering. It may be a physical pain and suffering, okay? So even though I feel this way, I completely and deeply forgive myself for having it, for whatever I've done to create it, possibly. I deeply and completely love and forgive myself. All right, on the eyebrow point. This pain and suffering, this anxiety, this fear, side of the eye, this anxiety, this fear, under the eye, this anxiety and fear, this pain, this suffering, under the nose, this anxiety. I wish I could be free of this. I want to know what it feels like to have peace now, not tomorrow, not an hour from now, but right this moment. Show me how to be at peace in this moment and not be an enemy of this moment. On the collarbone, either side, just right here in the very beginning of the collarbone, it starts on either side. This anxiety and fear, this anxiety and fear. So under the arm, this anxiety and fear, all right? This anxiety and fear. And we assess on a scale of 1 to 10 before we tap to see where we are. But we're assuming we were pretty high or we wouldn't even be doing this unless you're just practicing. But if you have anxiety and fear, you're probably close to an 8, 9 or fear. Side of the, right there on the side of each finger. Okay? Skip the ring finger. This heartache, this heartbreak, this is the heart meridian. Okay, back of the hand, right here. It's called the gamut point. While we're here, look straight forward, close your eyes, open your eyes, look down with your eyes to the left, look down with your eyes to the right, make a big circle with your eyes and go the other way around. Good. Now, you're going to imagine that there's a tube running up and down through your spine. You're going to pretend that you can inhale through the top of your head. As you inhale, you look up to the ceiling and you inhale deeply, okay? Inhale up. Pull in the power, okay? Exhale down. Exhale out. All that negative energy. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Now hum. Left brain, right brain. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hum again. Okay. You've just completed one round. Just assess on a scale of 1 to 10 now, where do you think you are on that intensity level? Is it still very high? Has it come down at all? And if it hasn't come down to a place where you feel comfortable, we're going to repeat it, but assess on a scale of 1 to 10 once again, all right? 5, 6, 4, whatever it is, the number is, and now we say, even though I still have this remaining anxiety, it's still bothering me, I'm still afraid, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I want to know what it feels like to be free of this. I forgive myself for this. I love and accept myself, even though I still have this remaining anxiety. Reminds me of, and then if you can, if anything comes to the surface, just name it, or just allow it to just kind of sit in the back of your mind and work, and maybe something will come up if it reminds you of anything. Okay. This remaining anxiety, this remaining feeling of anxiety, this remaining feeling of anxiety, this remaining fear, this remaining discomfort, this remaining sense of I don't feel comfortable in this moment, I'll be okay when. When never comes. There's only now. This is all we have. Don't be an enemy of the moment. It's all you possess. Okay? And we can bring peace into the moment. We can be at peace in this moment. It will come if you simply acknowledge that it's here for you and that you want it sincerely. Okay? Now choose to say, I don't want to identify with the person that is always having anxiety. Show me what my true identity is. And even though I still have this remaining anxiety, I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. We're back to the gamut point. Now close your eyes, open your eyes, look down to the left, look down to the right. Make a big circle with your eyes and the other way around. Now inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking down. One more time. Pull in your power from whatever that fear has taken away from you. Exhale down. Hum. And count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hum again. All right, and now you've just completed 2 rounds. Now assess on a scale of 1 to 10. And if your anxiety level is still not down to a comfortable level, you repeat it again. Even though I still have this remaining, if there's still some left, because I don't know what it is, I'm afraid, still a little bit afraid, it's not as bad. You know, we don't deserve to walk around with small amounts of irritation and fears. We deserve to know what it feels like to be all the way into that free zone, the free to just enjoy the day, the moment, without having this cloud or this entity of anger and fear following you around. Okay? So even though I still have some remaining fear and anxiety, it may be attached to anger at a person or a thing, something out of the past that wasn't justified, in my opinion, that happened to me. I deeply and completely forgive myself for holding on to the past. I'm holding on to anger or resentments, grievances. I forgive myself for that. And even though I still have these fears and emotions, I completely and deeply forgive myself for that. All right, this remaining anxiety and fear, this remaining negative emotion, this remaining anxiety, this remaining anxiety, this remaining anxiety, this remaining anxiety, this remaining anxiety and fear, this remaining heartache, this remaining fear, loss. I'm afraid I don't measure up. Lack of, I don't have enough. I should have more, I don't feel accepted. This remaining fear, whatever it's attached to, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Okay, close your eyes, open your eyes, look down to the left, look down to the right, make a big circle the other way around. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up again, big one. Hold it, exhale down. Now hum. Count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hum again. And now, how do you feel? If you need to continue, do it. If it takes, several times a day, give yourself that time. It's not that much energy that we're spending on this, but it's worth the outcome. It's worth it to experience what freedom really is in our lives and to know that you're worth it. If there's any sense of unworthiness in your mind or body, maybe you don't feel that you deserve to be at peace, then that is what you need to tap on. That is exactly what you need to tap on. All right? Thank you.